Yo, what up, guys? My name is T Bear, and welcome to the Bear Cave. Well, it's done, it's dusted. The plebiscite is over. And with a resounding support of yes, the vote was won. Doesn't sound too exciting like that, does it? See, now it's still got to go through Parliament, it's still got to get action, and yes, everyone's still saying that it will go through. But $122 million to get people's opinion. Surely there has to be a better way. I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it again. We could do everything else from a smartphone or a tablet. We could see what's going on the other side of the world. Yet with this, we've wasted $122 million, killed upteen amount of trees, spent whatever it is on man hours to physically count and go through, to come out with what most normal thinking Australians have thought. Now, I'm not getting into the church side or the school side because both of those are bogus. This was literally just to be whether a man and a woman can get married. Period. And as I'd hoped, and as most had hoped, it's passed through. So let's see how quick the Australian government actions it. But, completely different topic. The claims of what's going on overseas in relation to Harvey Weinstein. How deep does this pool go? Corey Feldman's come out now and said there was a huge ring of sex pests. We've seen comments that have been made jokingly over the last 5 or 6 years. But it seems that every second or third day, there's a new claim against someone else. So what does that mean? Is that we've been ignoring it for the last 10, 15, 20 years? Is it that it's socially acceptable for sex pests within the industry? Is it a different format that back in the day, it was okay? Now, I'm not attempting to say pro-rape or anything with that comment. What I'm saying is that how the industry always was? See, it seems all the big names are coming out and they're claiming, what had happened or what they've been through after this first person. It sounds very similar to what happened with Tiger Woods. Remember a few years ago, still golfing number one? And then a hired escort come out and said that she'd slept with Tiger Woods, sorry. And then all of a sudden another one, and another one. And it just piled on top. Does that mean we live in a secretive world? Or does that mean that everyone's just trying to capitalise and cash in? Now, you'd hate to think that these complaints or reports that have gone through are false. And in particular, the Harvey Weinstein stuff, I think we've found that even if they were partly false, a majority is true. So, it's something that we need to be aware of. For someone like me that's looking at getting into the entertainment industry, it's a scary thought. The things that people do to get roles. I firmly think that we've probably got a different scene in Australia, but it's not to say it's not there. I'm relatively new to the entertainment world, and I've already had a couple of interesting experiences. So it happens. It's out there. But the matter is, how do we change it? How do we stop it? It's been around for so long, it's not just a matter of, okay, let's change that. It's embedded in the system. When I was a security manager, I firmly stuck to the don't screw the crew rule. Because it brings dramas to work. How many couples do we see formed sporting, music, acting. They done a film together and fell in love. But if they hadn't have fallen in love, would it be that it started because one pressured the other? Interesting way to look at it, isn't it? Hugh Hefner passed away, will be missed by the globe. He's renowned for having the 10, 15, 20 women that lived in the mansion with him. You know, I think when he peed, he pissed hot. You know, his insides were more Viagra than they were blood. But it's just the way it was. So, is the rest of the entertainment any different? I really don't know yet. But I guess time will tell, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, my name is T-Bear. This is the Bear Cave. You can find me on social media at TBearBoa. You can find these vlogs as they drop at The Bear Cave Oz. That's The Bear Cave AUS. If you want to subscribe, click up there. If you want to watch some of my other stuff, click there or there. And in the meantime, remember, real always recognizes real.